Welcome guys to the live stream. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. We are back live playing some World of Solitude Survival Minecraft. And yeah, I had a pretty productive weekend trying to get some things all stockpiled up. One of the things I got done is I ended up getting another 4 double chests or 8 shulker boxes worth of Podzol all done. I got some white concrete done. I made some changes to my skeleton farm now because of course I'm going to be needing a bunch more white concrete for our build, so I had to change up how that was done. So let's just hop over to the game window here real quick and I can kind of show you what's changed. Hello game window, there we go. Took a second for that to upload, but it's working there. Shout outs real quick. Racing Fan, welcome to the stream. Reality Alex, welcome to the stream. And Pinyap, welcome to the stream. Okay, guys. So we're going to, first off, the skeleton farm. What I've done differently down here. The skeleton farm, which is basically almost directly underneath the squid farm, is I basically put a kill platform in because I'm not using it for an XP farm anymore. Because it was pretty lousy as an XP farm anyway. So we're just going to head downstairs here and I can kind of show you what it looks like. So here's the on-off switch for it. Of course, it's still, the actual spawner itself is still lit up the same way. We still have the ability to turn the farm on and off. But as we run down in here now, we have a kill platform that is set up as magma. There's a cart system underneath it would look after managing any of the drops and stuff that come down for it. So we're just patiently waiting for some drops to come down. I know I'm not too close to it. I'm the only one online. There should be no reason why they're not like spawning and dropping like flies right now. There we go. There they come. And so they take a little bit of fall damage when they hit, and then the magma kind of takes care of the rest of them. And then the little cart system runs along and scoops up everything that's coming underneath. As you can see, the stuff is disappearing off of the mat and then it unloads. I'll take you down to the unloading area. We've got under here, yeah, this is some bone. I've already moved a bunch of arrows out of here because of course we're getting a bunch of arrows which are pretty useless, but it's the bone that I want for the bone meal. That's why this farm is set up and it's unloading right now as we speak. Of course, out there, same type of pickup system as what's being used for the squid farm. So it's functioning as well as can be expected. So we now have a source of white dye. We've got a really good source for our ink here. Like, as you can see, we're doing really well in the ink. Plus, I think I've got 2 double chests of ink already. So we're like totally cooked for ink. So black concrete and white concrete is no longer an issue, and I guess technically gray concrete is not an issue for us either. So what else can I show you? I covered up the diorite. I just slapped a really simple building over top of the sugarcane farm so we don't have to, yes, it's still diorite bird poop inside here. But the outside now is just a little bit more of a building that, I don't know, it just is a little bit more visually appealing when you're running in and not having to see a ugly block of diorite sitting there. White concrete, a little bit of white concrete, black concrete. We got that farmed up. So there's a couple of inventory loads worth of concrete that we've got done. And then in here is all of my shulkers of Podzol plus a stack and a bit left over. So today's focus is going to be getting Podzol on the ground in the area that still needs it out there. And I think I'm going to be pretty close to enough Podzol with what I've got here to be able to get it all done. Locked out, welcome to the stream. Racing Fan says you can't stay long. Peace. Well, hopefully you stay a little bit longer than you know, 5 minutes, but... So, last week, of course, we finished the green glass effect on the mountainside here. Yo, Salamander, welcome to the stream. So, this river system is completely done all the way up now, up into the mountainside. So we are totally set up here. We've got some lighting effects in here, so it gives a faint glow at the top of the hill. So all this is, of course, 7 layers deep of glass. So it's worked out absolutely perfectly up here. And, of course, we can't keep running that way. We can come back to it from this side. And so, yeah, there's that we've got. Aki, welcome to the stream. Hello, I'm finally back. Welcome back. And this side, of course, flows down to a pond that's down that side. And then there's a little bit that flows down on this side. That we got all done last week, so... Now it's Podzol time to be able to get that finished up so that we can get the rest of... get back to the lakes again. Because there's still quite a few ponds that we've got to do. I've also gathered up tons of white concrete so that we can finish up the outside border of this as well. So that we can at least get the outside looking like the dome is complete. So we're getting closer and closer and closer to have that taken care of, so... Hamster is taking a break. Your hamster's taking a break. Well, that's not... Is your internet that bad tonight? Alright, let's kick her into high gear here and head over to this area where we've got a bunch of landscaping that we've got to fill in here. I'm going to set up the shulker boxes over on this hillside over here because it's going to be the easiest access for us to be able to get to. Probably right here is going to be as good a spot as, well, I don't know about right there. Let's see. Let's see. We might even come up to the top of this hillside just so we can get a good look around as we're getting things laid out here. All of these are full of Podzol, which hopefully is the end of us having to craft Podzol. I really hope that we don't have to keep doing this because it is a long and tedious process. It took me all day Saturday to get those 8 chests done. 3 months till summer. I'll be working on 2 movies with classmates. 2 movies, nice. Alright, let's just load up here to get things rolling. And just start placing some blocks down. Get it all looking the way it's supposed to, and then we'll get some white concrete and stuff done. We'll see how fast we can burn through this Podzol, get it all done, and then work on the outside of the dome. We're starting to get into some structure building. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, that's not going to be able to stay like that. These need to be all replaced because that can't be covered like that. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff here. Get rid of a stack of this so that we can pick up some of this concrete. Okay, now we can go pick up that concrete that's over there. I should make an epic cave base. You think so, do you? Okay, we're going to get rid of one more stack so I can go down into the pit here and gather up some blocks we're going to use for some filler spots. Royal Twin, welcome to the stream. My apologies for not streaming yesterday. I decided just to take an extra evening with the wife. We started watching Homeland on Netflix and burnt through like 10 or 11 episodes. But there's like 8 seasons worth, but it was nice to just sit and chill and have an evening. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Work was crazy busy today. Got another crazy busy. Actually, all week is going to be like non-stop busy. So No rest for the wicked, I guess. Okay, so that's cleared out another inventory spot here for us. We'll gather up some blocks here. Just gathering a few blocks that we're using as fillers. Oh, excuse me. Trojan, welcome to the stream. What are we building today? We are finishing up the actual biome conversion. Getting all the Podzol put in place. And then we're going to put the outside layer of concrete on the dome as well. Okay, so that had to be done like that so that we're not wasting. I don't want to waste any materials, so there's no point putting white concrete behind something that's completely buried. Charlie, welcome to the stream. My day was okay. Just busy. Really felt like I was pulled in about a million different directions today. Which is, I mean, not a bad thing. It keeps me employed, I guess. It would be nice to have a day where you could have like a catch-up moment, though. But it seems like the projects are starting to really just ramp into each other, so it is what it is. I think that's partly why I wanted to have an extra day this weekend, too, is just to reset the brain and kind of get things flowing the way they should be. I kind of wish I could have stayed home yesterday. You wish you could have stayed home yesterday? We ended up with some snow yesterday, so it wasn't even a good day to like travel around anywhere. Did go out for a pretty good walk yesterday though. Even though it was a little bit cold. What do I do for a living? I look after the IT for a cooperative retail. So everything from ag centers to building centers to grocery stores, fuel services. I look after all of their computer stuff. So I've been rolling out an exchange over the last 2 weeks, consolidating all of our domains into one domain. Some of our recent acquisitions, so that Podzol doesn't belong there. Lockout said yesterday was toasty, though I didn't go outside. It was too busy blowing my nose. You ended up getting a cold, did you? Oh no, that probably could have left that spot. Oh well. On 1.15 yet? We've been on 1.15 since 1.15 came out, like full version. We're on 1.15.2. We're anxiously awaiting 1.16 to come out so we can get the Nether update. Royal Twin says, Terris, you realize yesterday was Sunday and it was the big day. What was the big day yesterday? Sunday was a big day? Lockout says, yep, 5-day long headache, then I got a runny nose. What did I miss, Royal Twin? I think I missed something. Or I forgot about something, which doesn't surprise me because my brain is kind of broken. You know what was a sad thing this weekend is Hermitcraft has completed Season 6. I think they're taking like a 1 week break, and then season 7, they're starting season 7, so. We took out our ATV and UTVs you've been building. How did they go? Did everything work out well? Big old test day. Nothing broke down. Everything worked as expected. They did kinda. Sad face. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign if it's just a kinda. Seriously, place the blocks where they belong. Oh, come on now. It'd be great if I could actually stay up here. Roll Twins, EO Salamander says Gravity Falls has season 3 coming out. It was sad to see them end season 6 because for the Hermits, because Sahara was an amazing redstone build. Like that, the whole process of what they did with their Amazon-esque distribution warehouse was absolutely amazing. It did amazing all day, but the trip back to the truck was where everything took a turn for the worst. That's not good. Some breakdown issues. All right, let's head back towards our bed over here because it's nighttime. Yo, Cylinder says I should join Hermitcraft. I don't think I'm a Hermitcraft capable builder. That's a pretty big step there. That, and I don't have near enough of a following either. Maybe if I had like 100,000 people watching me, you know, checking out the videos, 100,000 subscribers, then okay, maybe I would be large enough to be a hermit, but... Joel, welcome to the stream. What am I doing? I am placing Podzol. We got back just in time to crash. Before the monsters. No, you are a hermit? What? The fact that I'm sitting in my basement, building Minecraft builds, don't go out into the sunlight? Later, dudes. Later, dudes. Okay, so I got all the way around the outside of the soon-to-be green glass pond. Well, I don't know how soon it'll be, but it's going to be happening eventually. Franny, welcome to the stream. Enjoy watching me place ugly dirt everywhere. But ugly for a reason, because it's not going to spawn passive mobs. And we don't want any passive mobs floating around out in our terrain out here. Last message, Royal Twin. Where is it? My knife actually flashed before my eyes, to be honest. It scared me. Well, that's not good. So you had like a complete wipeout issue. That's not good at all. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can be notified. I didn't tweet out that we are live. There's the tweet. It's published now. We was crossing a small creek that we had crossed less than 10 or at least 10 times already. I was riding on the passenger side and then the side by side, and we hit a hole and it turned over in the creek. That's crazy. You ever going to destroy this world? Most likely not. This world will never, well, it may get archived, but it'll never get destroyed. I hope not. Spending that much time building a 221 across dome. Kind of not my idea of fun to have it destroyed. The bad part is we were trapped under it in the water and couldn't breathe. That is absolutely sucky. Obviously you made it out, so you must have had some people around that could help you get it turned back over, so you could get out of there. Yo, Southerner says, won't be in the chat for a while, but I'm still watching. Hey, not a problem. Lurk away. There's nothing wrong with lurking. Well, I'm glad you made it out safely, RT. Well, if you ever need some help with a building, I'm your guy. Well, if you are interested in becoming a Solidian and working on the World of Solitude server, you need to be a content creator, because it's just content creators that play on here. But you could check out the World of Solitude Discord and look at applying through there to be able to get on and play. Lockdot says, I found a Minecraft seed with roughly 1,500 to 2,000 blocks of mesa, and I found a desert that was only 1 block wide. A temple spawned in the desert. That is ridiculous. So most of the temple's not inside the desert then. Yeah, at this rate, it's not going to take us too long to get this all filled in. I mean, it's going to take us about a better part of an hour to finish up this, but I think it's going to go along pretty quick. I'm optimistically thinking that I will get to the white concrete today. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Do I know Dahar? I do not know Dahar. The name is not familiar at all. Okay, I need to stop placing blocks where they don't belong. Royal Twin, I was so scared, but more scared about my friend. I didn't want his kids to lose their father. Once I got where I could breathe and lift up, got my friend's leg out and held it up until he was out. That's just... What you've learned from that, though, is the next time you do creek crossing, is you get out and you have one person stand on one side and wade across or something. So you're not all going in across at the same time. I honestly didn't care about myself. It was the main person I was worried about. I was still trapped inside it for inside a while, getting him out. I didn't care about the time. It's, hey, you know, I know how you feel, because there was a time way back when my daughter was just a baby at the time. And my wife and I had gone rafting with her brother. And we ended up getting split up in a river section. And I guess she ended up getting caught up in a log jam. And if it wasn't for her brother, she wouldn't have been around to this day. Water is a scary thing. I bet you it'll be a while before you decide to cross another creek again, though. Gonna have to be a little bit, I would think, before you get your nerve up to climb back in and do that again. At least you are all okay and you're safe now. Clickety click, 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 click. Ah, I'm out of inventory. Back up on the hillside. Wonder how much we got to do on this side. Oh, there's just a bit. Now, where was the first one that we were emptying? That's this one. Just want to load more in my inventory here. If I can carry more, that means there's more work I can get done. Kind of concerned maybe that I'm not going to have enough Podzol, because that was a shulker box we already laid down. And I thought to myself that 8 was going to be enough. 8 shulker boxes was going to be enough to finish it off. But now, seriously considering it might not be. That's kind of scary. It's such a long, painstaking process farming it up, so. It is a little bit time consuming and a little bit monotonous to do this, but the payoff is going to be worth it. It's what I keep telling myself, is when it's all done, it's going to be worth it for sure. I mean, just looking at what has been accomplished now in some of the previous streams, when I do a cam flyover with the ghost glass in places and how it looks, it's been totally worth every second that I've gone through to build this landscape right now. So Richard, welcome to the stream. Locked out 2. His head was sticking up and he was awake and he couldn't get his leg out. Scary, scary stuff. Maybe this load will go a little bit further now that we're not dealing with massive areas that we've got to fill in. As we're working around these little ponds and stuff. The Podzol seems to be going a lot further. What it'll be is I'll be like a stack short or something. Just my luck. Okay, that's going to be a piece that we got to change out with stone at some point. Alright, it looks like this side's pretty much done. Let's just run up to the hillside here and have a look. Sam, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Vietnam. That was a good movie. One of Robin Williams' best movies, actually. Really? Where's the rest of your companions, you little bugger? Pillagers are always out to get me. Most action in the stream. You just haven't been around for when I was building the dome and falling to my doom. That was a fair amount of action. Think of it as a soothing exercise in meditation. You get the sound of a mechanical keyboard clicking into the distance, giving you a nice ASMR, relaxed, meditating sound. And then just a flow of blocks getting placed over and over. It's very soothing. It's calming for the brain. Trust me, you're getting relaxed. Blue Rose died in the Phantoms. Occasionally getting knocked off the top there from the Phantoms hitting me. That was a little bit on the sucky side. Blue Rose, welcome to the stream, by the way. How are we doing inventory-wise? We're about halfway through what we've used. Almost a full double chest worth of Podzol already, out of the 4 that we had farmed up. Eek. Not good. I actually kind of expected the end of the Hermitcraft Season 6 to end in like some great calamity where everything kind of all imploded on itself, but it didn't. However, if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should watch Grian's end of the video and what they ended up doing to Iskal. Man, it was such a cool redstone design. It was so well done. Like, hats off to them. They did such a great job to it. It was very entertaining. What about the bad part is the temp here. It was like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so the water was probably around 20 or so. a little bit on the chilly side. Well, the water wouldn't be 20 degrees Fahrenheit or it would be frozen solid. Probably would have been around that 32 to 34 degree mark. Because the freezing point of water is at 32 degrees. Which, don't get me wrong, 34 degrees is still freaking cold water. It wouldn't be frozen because it is a steady stream, though. At 20 degrees Fahrenheit, you would have quite a bit of ice around the edges. Like, quite a bit of ice. And I was so cold I couldn't talk or breathe when I climbed out. Oh, I bet not. It's hypothermic temperatures for sure. Seriously, stop placing crappy blocks. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell, please. As we continue our painstaking process here of transforming this land into a custom wasteland biome. And I think we're doing a mighty fine job. I gotta remember, I got all those dead bushes. I got like is it a double chest of dead bushes? I want to say it's pretty close to that. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's not quite that much. I can't remember how much we farmed out of that mesa biome. All I know is that if we need more, which we'll probably need more, we will head back out to that mesa biome with some... It was shears, I think, is what we were able to farm those with. Durability, nothing, but they lasted well enough to be able to get our shrubberies, our dead shrubberies. Yeah, but enchanting iron shears with Unbreaking 3, it just seems like a waste of an enchant. I mean, I've got 72 levels, so I guess it's not really the end of the world. We can look into that. Throw mending on it too. That'll be a lot of fun. Have mending on a set of shears. Ooh, there's one spot. Ooh, no, a couple of spots over here that we missed. That one. These ones. I think that's it. Yeah, see how it's looking now? How it's all coming together? It's Okazay. Oh wow, we're out. We are out. We need more. Two boxes down. 3 down. Working on our 4th. So touch for the win. Rolton says, well, I'm going to go lay down. I still haven't fully recovered from all... It's been freezing all day. All right. You have yourself a good one. Get yourself some rest. Be safe in your future travels with your ATV. And I'm glad that you and your friend are okay. Blue Rose in with some jokes. Why did the bee sniff at the rose? Or sniff at the flowers? Why is that, Mr. Blue Rose? Honestly considering fix mine and sell it because it scared me a lot. Well, sometimes it's an event like that is there to teach you a lesson, so maybe that's, if that's what you take from it. Okay, we are totally cut up now up to this point. So all that's left is from here to over there. Yeah, only a few thousand blocks to go. We're good. Okay, so it's definitely going to take us a little longer than an hour to get through it. It doesn't help that this isn't like a plains biome out here. A little bit more of a hilly atmosphere to have to run through to get these all placed. Well, the things I broke was a tie rod on mine, and it was riding with him. If I could just have loaded up, then maybe it wouldn't have happened. Well, you'll just know no different for next time, right? It takes an incident like that to, you know, reevaluate your safety practices when you're out there on those on equipment like that. It's freaking nighttime, isn't it? Of course it is! Got a skeleton to kill. A phantom for me. No phantoms for me. They're not happening tonight because I have been doing my due diligence to sleep because the hostile mob spawn rate out here, because there's no passive mobs that take up any of the spawn allocations out here, the amount of nasty mobs that I get to spawn in this location are ridiculous. And they're usually always creepers, so I don't risk the opportunity of them spawning. And I don't want to run around out here and have to light it all up with torches, because it kind of defeats the purpose of building as dark, gloomy, scary wasteland if it's all lit up with torches. Time to eat. We's got to eat. Alright, fix that. Incorrect block placement. Try again. Come on now. Pay attention to where you're placing the dang blocks. It's nice and soothing to sit back and, you know, listen to the tunes. It's a great action. You know what? It's not really that boring doing this type of stuff because it's relaxing and you're seeing progress as you're building as well. I'm going to take this opportunity that you could just be calm in the isolation that is block placement. The soothing sounds of bats screeching in your ears. The soft crunch of Podzol leaves stomping under your feet. My drone going off to put anybody to sleep in minutes. People pay big bucks for meditative sounds like this that they could, you know, fall asleep to. That's dang near how I felt when I was farming up the Podzol, because it was like, grow a tree, dig up the Podzol, place the dirt, place the saplings, grow a tree, dig up the Podzol, place the dirt, place the saplings, grow a tree, over and over. And I did it for like, it had to have been 5 or 6 hours straight I did that. I think that's probably the one thing about survival, is to get the materials. It is such a grind. You know, I could have chosen probably a different material that wouldn't have been as hard to farm, but then it wouldn't have had the same effect that I was looking for this. Once it's all said and done, hey, we're laughing. We won't have to do it again, right? I mean, we'll end up getting more as we kind of blend in some of the surrounding landscape and stuff, so that it's not just a perfect square of this biome that we've built here. We'll try to blend it in with the surrounding biomes and... To think of what this terrain all looked like before we started doing all this, though. It has been a wicked transition and conversion into what we've got here today. Alright, now place the blocks properly, please. Goes much faster if I'm not having to re-break them all the time. Half of me's got me like totally forgetting that I'm streaming. I'm just sitting here, play some blocks, listening to the music, sitting back, chilling, mainly waiting for you guys to like spark up some conversation. Oh, I think we're getting close to another night cycle here. Yep, we're getting there. Let's book it back to our bed. No monsters on my watch. None happening here. All right, let's pick up where we left off over here. Something tells me that shouldn't be there. I will knock this one out too. Oh, come on now. Stop it! Stop it, I say! Okay, this little hillside here is kind of a bit of a pain in the butt to work on. Just because there's no like real walkway, gets quite steep at times. I think I might actually try to finish up this hillside so I don't have to deal with it as we work our way back. And seeing as how we're already at the top of it, we might as well, right? Nope. Well, this hillside's almost done. We got some diorite that we'll have to change out to just regular stone. We will deal with that cosmetic portions at a later date. Oh, come on now. Seriously. Stop double placing blocks. More! We need more Podzol! Okay, that's 3 complete shulker boxes of Podzol we've used up. I'm not going to have enough to do it. That's devastating. We're going to have to pick up this Podzol and move it back over to the other side here. Too much back and forth. We got to move it along with us. Find a nice piece of land over here that we can set these back up. Yeah, if I could run. Hello, sprint. There we go. I think this area here is about as good as any. That one is Podzol. This one is Podzol. Shall be this one. This one is just a pile of crap, so we'll put it there. By crap, I mean my good tools. And then we got the 2 empties. Next. Okay, I think this pretty much takes care of the work portion of doing the hillside here. Of course, we got to replace that diorite to smooth stone. There's some andesite that's showing in spots that we'll have to like change out. Because all I want for exposed stone on any areas where the Podzol isn't covering something is just smooth stone. That's all I want it to be. That's the only acceptable option. Oh, it's getting close to nighttime again. Starts to get that little bit of an orange glow out here. The shadows are casting low in the sky. Reset. Oh, come on now. And I screwed up again. Look at me go. Screw up a block placement here, screw up a block placement there. Oh, I'm going to have to sit back, relax, try not to fall asleep. Is this pretty much all the way around at this height now? Oh no, we got a little bit over here that we can do. What height is it? It's this height. That's what we got to work at. Bit by bit, we're getting every square surface area here, all where it's supposed to be. Okay, I gotta quit screwing up the blocks. Like, it's adding so much time to this when I wreck it. Ooh, there's a little bit over here that we like totally ignored. Now we got a little bit of coal there that we got to fill in. Change out to smooth stone. Half of me thinks that I should be, you know, changing it out as we go, but another part of me is like, well, just, it's better off just to kind of run around afterwards with an inventory load of, or close to a full inventory load of smooth stone, and just go and fix what needs to be fixed. Back in chat now. You've been bored? Is that a question? Or are you asking if I've been, like, or have you been bored? If I'm boring you, I apologize, but this is work that has to get done. Is soothing to sit here and listen to music, though, while these blocks are all getting placed in. No, have you been dared when no one was in chat? Bored when I was in no one's in chat? Well, I mean, I've been yakking to myself, just kind of mumbling, or just chilling and listening to the music as we're building. So, I mean, there is something about that, just sitting back and listening to music and let the blocks place themselves. Unless, of course, you do a lousy job of placing them themselves. How do you get Podzol? You need to grow the 4x4 spruce trees, and it turns to Podzol underneath the spruce trees. In an area, I think it's like between 5 to 7 blocks out in every direction. From one of the, 2x2 spruce trees. Which is why I built my the modifications on the squid farm out of spruce gates, because I have so much spruce logs. It was ridiculous. I was able to blast through a whole inventory load of spruce logs, making up all those gates. Because you know what? It's a ton of wood to make those gates. Gates actually, if you're building tons, the amount of wood that's required it's right up there. I think it's basically 1 log per gate is what it costs you. What do I press when I change the block when I run out? As long as I'm looking at one of the blocks, if I press the middle mouse button down, it will, if I've got it in my inventory, it'll put it back on my hotbar. So I'll show you here in 2 seconds. So I don't have any. So if I click on the cobblestone, it does nothing. Andesite, nothing. Stone, nothing. But I come to the Podzol, I click on it because I still have some in my inventory. It reloads it, so... That side is all done there. ID Boy, welcome to the stream. Hello, Terris. This week was a great week of productivity and 0 procrastination. Well, I'm glad you had a good week. I did some procrastination, but I did get a lot of material farming done this weekend. So for me, it was kind of productive, but it ended up kind of burning me out a little bit. So that's why I took Sunday off from streaming. I need to know that. So when I stream, it doesn't take 1 million years to change blocks out. Yeah, middle mouse click. Not scroll. If you press down on your middle mouse button. So it's you press down on your mouse wheel. Trust me, I used to be just like you. Where you would hunt and peck and find the material and put it back on your hotbar and drag it in place and... It's nighttime again, isn't it? Dang it. I gotta find my bed. Aslan, welcome to the stream. Ha! Birch. No monsters, no monsters, no monsters. Especially creepers. Okay, let's get back to where we were working. Keep going on our layers up. What am I working on? Jared Waller, Julia, welcome to the stream. I am working on creating a custom biome that is a wasteland around that big old biodome there. So I've been converting this all into a Podzol wasteland with some ghost glass ponds that are out there, which very soon you'll actually be able to see some of the ponds as we come around. So like I've got the ponds basically starting from that point over there all the way around to about that point there, completed on that side. So why am I doing it? Because why not? The biodome needed a purpose to be a dome, so I figured, and the reason why I'm using Podzol is because passive mobs won't spawn on it, only aggressive mobs. Oh, Julia is Richard. Okay, Julia / Richard. Welcome back. Oh, come on now. Seriously. Stop it. Stop being that way. Oh my god. Salamander, you're heading out. Have yourself a good one. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream for a bit. We will catch you later. Okay, I'm really struggling with the block placement on this side. Hello, right mouse button. Do your job. I think I'm going to have to get this mouse of mine replaced. It's just the mouse button is getting a little bit on the wore out side. It's done a lot of clicking in its day, though. So, how did you get all that dirt? All this podzol? I farmed it by growing 2x2 spruce trees, digging out the silk, touching out the layer of dirt that the tree grew on, and then replacing it with dirt, growing another spruce tree, rinse and repeat for days on days on days. It took me like 6 hours on Saturday to farm up enough podzol to fill up 4 double chests, of which we have already used up half of that in tonight's stream so far. We've got an hour left, and I'm hoping to have, well, all of the podzol that I used, and I'm hoping that all the podzol I have is enough to finish off this area to get it all connected up so that it is all one wasteland that we could do a flyover on. So on my cam account, we are out of podzol. I gotta run back over here. I need to get more. Oh yeah, that's empty, empty, empty. Now empty. What is this leaving us? Like 3 chests left? Not even. Two and a half chests. I don't think I have enough. Rip. That means next weekend, or this weekend coming up, I'm farming some more podzol. Probably nowhere near as much, maybe another double chest worth. We'll see how far this inventory load gets us. I mean, if it could finish this whole area over here, maybe we'll have enough to do it. I mean, bit by bit, the surface area we're covering is shrinking, so... Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can be notified when we go live. Sunday through Thursday, 9:45 Mountain Time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because YouTube notifications are trash, so I do announce on Twitter all the time, so... You know, I'm going to fill those ones in, even though that's not the height we're working on right now. Mind you, this is going to cover up a lot of this space right here. This layer that we're doing. I am going to finish this off right there because that's actually going to fish off this hillside. Alright, I think this actually, everything from this side of this pond all the way up now is done. So it's just this little bit on this hillside, these two hills that we've got to do. And then it's that side of the pond, which actually isn't as much as it looks. And since this pretty much isolates this hillside over here, we'll get this one done before we push on over to the next one. That one didn't go right. Oh, come on. I want to finish off this little bit before the night falls. Bed's this way. Oh, I'm hungry again, too. Gots to eat. Gotta keep fed. Gotta keep nourished. Well, actually, I think we do have enough inventory on us right now to finish up this side of the pond here. This is actually kind of good news. Which means once I get this hillside done, we'll relocate all the stuff over to there. I could hear that little lava pond that we had buried bubbling up there. Which is a good ambient sound to have out in a wasteland, is you could hear bubbling lava under the ground. Come on. We're so close to having this side done. Alrighty, now we just fill out our outside edge here, cap this all off. And eliminate that block. Done. Now let's move everything over to the other side there. Do the last push on the last little bit of landscape we've got to put into Podzol. We got 2 and a bit inventories left. What do we got? Let's grab this stuff, put it all on our hotbar. Oh, there's not enough. All right, we're going to get over to that other side. And the easiest way is to just jump our way up. This spot is as good as any to be able to place these blocks back down. So empties can go back here, out of the way, so we're not carting them around. Okie dokie. Yeah, this inventory is not going to last us very long. Well, especially this is going to take me forever if I keep screwing up placing these damn blocks down. 16 weeks later, I'm still placing the same block because I keep screwing it up and digging it up, putting it down, digging it up, putting it down. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this kind of hillside over here. Of what this is gonna look like with these blocks in place along here. Because obviously the Podzol runs down here. Ooh, look, we got monsters. Later. 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 Sniper Life, welcome to the stream. Oh, did you get cap slapped? Your first message in the stream and you get cap slapped. Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Terris, will you get a ticket for the $70 million jackpot? I think we already do have tickets for it. I want to think we do anyway. I had tickets for the $65 million draw. Obviously didn't win it. Not for a lack of trying, I guess, but... Wow. Could I suck anymore at putting these blocks down? See, I don't want to go too far down here with the Podzol. Because Podzol is a surface block. I don't want it to be an underground block. But there is like regular daylight out here. I think that's good enough right there. Anything else that gets put in, like that's regular cave down there. So I don't want to waste Podzol down there. You can live comfortably with $70 million and no job. Yeah, you could. You can live better than comfortably, I'll tell you that much. Mini Terrace, welcome to the stream. Come to watch me place dirt, have you? Well, in my defense, it's not just dirt, it's Podzol. Okay, that is laid out the way I want it. Let's head over here. Terrace, would you split the 70 million with my son? Well, he's certainly not going to want for anything. But I'm not going to out and out split it because then my daughter's going to be a little bit ticked off that she didn't get any. I think I'll slip in $5 here and there. You know how it is. I still think they need to go out and have jobs and work for a living, but you know, we could buy them a house, a nice car, and then make them work for the rest of it. And then when we die, they get what's left over. I think that's a fair deal. Is that the same height we were? Yeah, it was. If I won the 70 million, the first thing I'd do is move to LA, buy a mansion, and you know the rest. Well, if you move to LA and buy a mansion, you don't have $70 million anymore. You'd be broke. I would be in California on a regular basis. I don't think I would never move there. But I would certainly be holidaying there. My next trip to Disneyland, I'd be staying at the hotel right on the resort. And I think I'd be flying a little bit better than coach. I don't know if I'd necessarily go first class, but definitely business class. What about living in Disneyland? I don't think $70 million would be enough to live in Disneyland. That'd be a lot of fun, though. I'd probably go for, because there's like one of the little fancy restaurants there in like New Orleans land there. You can actually book a room and stay there the night, but it's like 10 grand for a ticket for it. You get like a full-on 5-course meal and like all the fixings you could imagine. Like, it is quite the spread, and then you stay in that actual room. I could see myself doing that. That would be a lot of fun, just for one night though. I think this is coming together nicely. We're getting this side filled in now, which is good. It was tough to kind of figure out what angle we were going to start to do this side, where it doesn't feel like we're just walking in a straight line forever. What else we got? Roberts, welcome to the stream. Can you play? You got to be a content creator to play on the World of Solitude server. You can check out the World of Solitude Discord if you are a Minecraft content creator, and you can apply on that server to see if you would qualify to be able to get an invite. So I'm not going to say no, you can't, but there's some like strict rules that need to be abided by before anyone's even considered to be able to play on here. So that's a thing. All right, hold on a second. What train this train we're working on? That level. It's Oni. Welcome to the stream. Does it matter if I'm small? Can I still succeed in life? Dude, you ask that like every time you come onto the stream. Peter Dinklage does just fine. And he's like 3'2". It's nighttime. Quick, sleep. No monsters, no monsters, no monsters. I was working over here. Terrace, wish my dad was like you. I would always play Minecraft with him. Well, isn't that nice? Have you asked him? Yo, Dad, do you want to play Minecraft? Introduce him to some videos of Minecraft first. That's how I ended up starting to play, is my kids were watching Yogscast back in the day. And that's what got me into wanting to play. Specifically Simon and Lewis, and Duncan occasionally. No. Duncan and Lewis. I enjoyed watching their stuff. Simon you had to take with a grain of salt because he was a little different. I mean, he's funny. Don't get me wrong. He's funny. No, my dad was like, what is this computer thing? He's always working, and when he comes home, he's tired. Well, you just never know unless you ask. You guys dizzy yet? I know I'm getting there. Oh, there's a big pond here that we've got to fill in. Let's go get some blocks to fill that in. I don't want that to be like that. And I don't want another... like regular pond out here. I've got enough of those now. I don't need any more of that. He just doesn't like games. He never has time for me. He's locked up in that room working. Well, at least he's bringing home the bacon for you. Putting food on the table and a roof over your head. Okay, that should be enough blocks. Let's toss the andesite. Let's go fill in this hole, because I don't want to have to deal with it. First things first, block off the water. Next. You see nothing. It was never here. Look, no hole there. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything there. I think there's a little bit more landscaping over here that needed to get done. I think we're good now. Couple of wee holes to be done. Aslan, welcome back. And we're still placing Podzol in case you're wondering. We're getting closer to being over on this side of the dome now, though. We're getting closer to having it done. What time are we at now? 11:30. I just got to keep moving along at a nice, efficient pace. And what do we got here? Team Effect Raid. Hello, Effect20. Welcome to the stream. Fist bump to you. Thank you for coming in. We got Wild Goat is here.
Yeah.
We got Baby Ash and friends. Welcome to the stream. We got Diligent. Welcome to the stream. Effect20, obviously. Yay. Welcome. LRT the Gamer. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? I think you guys are enjoying your nice Monday evening. I am laying Podzol on this Wasteland, and of which I just ran out of Podzol, so I gotta go run over here and get more. Nice Rat 99, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the raid, guys. You guys are awesome. I always appreciate it when you guys pop through. Thank you for the like, Kate. Welcome. Hi to you as well. And Aslan just subbed. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, way to liven up. The stream has been kind of quiet tonight because I have been literally placing... I started off the night with 8 shulker boxes of Podzol, and I'm down to just under 2 shulker boxes left, or shulkers left. So we have been very slowly chipping away at getting all of this Wasteland done. Trying to get this Wasteland in place, and then the rest is going to be just the glass ponds and stuff that we got to do. So, 8 boxes, yeah. Wow! And that's my second round. LRT the Gamer, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. This is my second round of doing 8 shulker boxes in the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
Not to mention, nice strat. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Not to mention how much I ended up getting from. Sweeney farmed up a whole bunch. Like, the amount of spruce logs I've got is just ridiculous right now. I've used so much. Crew Gaming, welcome to the stream, by the way. And thank you for the like spike, guys. I really appreciate it. Where did we get to over here? Now I totally lost. Where did I get to? At this point right here. Oh, no. Alright, let's get back into placing blocks properly. How long will this take? Well, I've been working on this project now for months. I mean, the dome itself took probably a month to make. Having to farm all of that glass. And then, I mean, these ponds over here. I'll show you guys the ponds since we're here. I'll do a quick little run over here. You can have a look at the ponds and how much glass has gone into those bad boys. So this is just one of the ponds over here that we're using green stained glass in a... Actually, you know what? We'll do a flyover. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We'll do the flyover now is what we'll do. I just got to switch to my cam account. Hold on a second. And by my cam account, I mean it's my daughter's account that I've basically... commandeered for being able to be in spectator mode on here, so. And this will give you a better idea of the scope of what's going on this build. Alright, so, yeah. We actually logged in at a perfect location here for this, too. So I've already done, I'll show you where we were at, is just up over here. So these ponds are actually 14 layers deep, lined with black concrete all the way around the outside. And then it's a layer of glass, a layer of air, a layer of glass, layer of air that gives you that fog effect. So we are just finishing off the Podzol in this little corner over here, is what I'm working on right now. We did, of course, all of this Podzol down this side right here that we're looking at. All of this on this hillside today. All along here is what we've laid down here today. Plus this little mountainside and then this big chunk right in here was all Podzol that we've laid here today. That's what 8 chests or 8 shulker boxes of Podzol gets you. As you can see, I've got a lot more ponds here that I have to convert into the fog glass effect or ghost glass effect, which is why I've got the beacon set up over here. I just finished on Thursday, we finished doing this mountainside. So there's a pond up here with a river that kind of flows down the outside edge of it. And then another little kind of flow that goes down into the ground side. And then it also flows down this side as well. This has been my Podzol farm right here, which is why this spruce tree looks ridiculous. Because I would dig out Podzol, and then I would just knock out the wood on the bottom layer here, and then replace the dirt, replant the saplings, and then let it grow again. When I ran out of saplings, then I would cut this all down, and I get about 40 or 50 saplings back out of it, because it's pretty much solid leaves all the way to the top, so by the time we're done. So I am almost done. Like, I've come a long ways on this right now, and then we'll be able to start working on some of the build ideas that I have inside here. So there's like, I don't even know exactly what there's going to be a transport system, I know for sure, that's going to go out this side, and it's going to head into Spawn City here. Because Spawn City, I'm going to have an isolation chamber in Spawn City is how you end up getting in and out of here. And Spawn is just loaded. Like, this is City Hall over here. That's our shopping district over there that's kind of slowly coming along. But give you an idea, the render distances on this server, they've got it turned way down now, which is a shame because I want to give you an idea. There's the size of the dome, right? Is that big? And then Spawn, like the City Hall, which is a little bit of a dome in itself, is just a tiny little thing compared to that one. But the server, they need to crank up the render distances on the server because it's like super low. I'd like it to be able to have like a good long view on this. Oh, unless it's... Did I screw with the settings on this one? Let me just check. No, render distance maxed out. It's not giving me an unlimited view. So these are some of the builds that are coming along out in our Spawn City. Kit Kat, welcome to the stream. I'm going to scroll down to and make sure you guys get your ranking up in the Discord so you can chat in the Discord as well. So, but yeah, that's kind of where things are at. I'm going to get back, though. I'm going to switch back because I need to be able to get that Podzol done tonight. I'm just going to fly back over towards my build here. And then I'm going to switch back to my account so I can keep building. How much time have I spent on this world? I honestly... Well, this is my 69th stream. And 90 to 95% of this build has been done on stream. And my streams are anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours in length each time. Alright, so I'm going to switch back to my other account now so that I can continue placing Podzol. Switch, switch. Switch, switch, switch. Ah, 19 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Reminder, everybody, reach down, hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you can be notified when we are live. Okay, I need to sleep. Okay, where did I run to now? I'm going to have to fight my way back out of here. Get my orientation around, and then my bed, I think, is over this way. Oh, I missed that guy. I was doing okay for shots, but not now. Oh, there's creepers everywhere. Creepers are the worst because they blow up and damage my build. Hey, there's obviously a village somewhere nearby because these are zombie villagers that are coming through. Okay, we gotta clean out some mobs here before I can sleep this night away. Terrace is love, Terrace is life. I don't know if I like that reference or not. That's kind of creepy. I can never look at Shrek the same way ever again. Let's get back over to this side where we were working, and hopefully all the monsters have gone bye-bye. Terrace, would you rather be able to earn $100 trillion a year and delete your YouTube channel, or just stay as you are? If I had $100 trillion, I could delete the YouTube channel and start another one the next day. Man, that's $100 trillion. That's a lot of money. I mean, I don't do YouTube for the money. Like, I seriously, I'm not getting rich at doing this. I'll tell you that much. I have my regular day job. Oh, I should probably go finish up this side over here. Trying to keep all the layers equal. You spent, I think, 8,625 minutes on this world. Yeah, maybe. If you think, yeah, like 2.5 hours. So we'll say 150 minutes per stream times 69 streams. And I'll throw in like an extra 20 hours of off-stream time. Where I've just been like farming Podzol or digging up gravel or something because I've needed to make concrete. Terris, have you ever gotten in a fight in school? I did in like grade, I want to say like grade 6. Defending myself against a bully. We both got sent home for the day. Oh, I should probably finish. Oh, look, more monsters. Later, dudes. Later, dudes. Later, dudes. And later, dudes. Oh, there's a skelly sitting down there, too. Boink. Actually, you know what? I could tell you a little bit more on exact numbers here. I was just thinking, Sweeney and I were having a discussion here the other day of how much time I've spent on here. So, out of 67 live streams, it was a total of 179 hours and 46 minutes of stream time, with a average watch time, or with a total watched minutes of 66,970 minutes watched. Of people watching me sit here placing blocks and digging dirt just on this project alone. It's crazy. Hopefully today we'll, you know, break into the... I don't know, with the last stream and this stream, I might actually be pushing closer to that 68,000 watched minutes on it now. Don't ever fight in school. I have a phobia of getting expelled after I fractured my bully's nose, even when he was the one who hit you first. Mastermind Ved, how much spruce did you have to get to receive that much Podzol? Probably, what have I used now? Okay, I've got like spruce or Podzol in every hand. I've gone through probably 4. No, I personally have had 5 double chests of spruce logs, and I want to say Sweeney's taken at least 5 double chests of spruce logs. So 10 double chests of spruce logs. And then I used probably 2 double chests of spruce logs to craft the gates that I wanted for my squid farm. Terris, have you ever played Terraria? I have not played Terraria. Okay, now I gotta put this layer down on this part all the way around. And then we can work on the next elevation up. It's a really good game, is it? Did you know that Hermitcraft Season 6 ended yesterday? I did, and I've already watched Mumbo Jumbo's finished video, and I've watched Grian's finished video. Grian's was hilarious. I liked that one. The way what they did with Iskall was fantastic. And I think next weekend is when they release their first videos for Season 7. Mumbo Jumbo did 150 episodes in his, it's nighttime. We're going to run around here. In his Season 6. 150 episodes. Grian did 110. Must sleep to avoid monsters. Alright, let's get back at it again. I'm playing Java Edition. Minecraft Java Edition 1.15.2. Can't wait for 1.16. The new blocks from the Nether are just, oh man, it's going to look amazing. Hey, that level's done now, isn't it? And I think that's done all the way around now. If I'm not mistaken. So I'm actually going to go back over here to where we had started this to do the next level up. You play on Microsoft, so you've got the Bedrock Edition then. So much Podzol to lay down. And you know what? That sucks is I know I don't have enough to finish this. I'm going to need like at least another shulker box worth. Minecraft is going to be better than Terraria. I've seen some videos of Terraria. Minecraft is better. No! Stop placing blocks where they don't need to be. I gotta eat again. I'm hungry. I've seen videos of it, though. You don't need to play it to know whether or not it's something you're gonna want to play. What I'm patiently awaiting is Hightail. That I think is going to be a lot of fun to play. Do you play Hypixel? I do not play on the Hypixel servers, but I really want to play Hightail because I think it's going to be a nice blend of Minecraft and World of Warcraft. Like that's what I'm envisioning with it. If they can ever get around to actually getting the game out. I signed up for the beta for it for like last year. Alrighty. Creeping along here, getting all these bloomin' pods. Oh, I'm almost out of inventory of Podzol. I've only got like 2/3 of an inventory left. No, it's gonna suck so bad. The thought of having to farm more Podzol disgusts me. I'm gonna finish this little bit here. Doesn't make sense to leave that sitting there. Alright, this hillside is done. We'll get this little hillside wrapped up. And then it's just this corner over here and this bit up here that's left. How exciting is that? With not enough Podzol to do it all. You guys are having like a regular old debate on Terraria versus Minecraft. I think it comes down to player preference. It's whatever you decide you like to play. No one person is right, no one person is wrong. You each have your own personal preferences and game style and... Empty, empty, and... empty. It's not even 2/3 of an inventory. Ugh. Alright, we're going to hop up here, and this hillside is almost done. I needed Sweeney to be around, and he could have farmed up the last little bit of Podzol I needed while I was streaming, and then I'd be like totally good today. Oh, it's already after 12. We'll finish up my Podzol inventory, and that's gonna be it for tonight. I didn't realize how late it was. Probably go and AFK at the squid farm again tonight, I'm thinking. I can never have too much ink. The more ink, the better. Alright, this hillside's done. Next. It's nighttime again, isn't it? Dang it. It's always nighttime on this server. I swear I spend more time sleeping than I do anything else on this server. Down! Richard says, I have a question for you. Fire away, Richard. My question is, what is a girlfriend? A friend that is a girl. Someone a dedicated gamer doesn't have. That's why I'm glad I met my wife before I started gaming a lot. Or I never would have met her. We're going to fill in this little pothole over here. A little bit of an area that's kind of a pain in the butt to work in. Can't post links in my chat. Won't let you do it. Nightbot will beat you up for it. This little corner's done. I gotta go this way now. I'm thinking one more shulker box of Podzol would have been enough to do it. I should have done 8.5 double chests and I would have been totally fine. But no. I thought 6.5 hours of farming this stuff, or 6 hours of farming it on the weekend was good enough, but apparently not. ID says, just looked it up. Google Terraria active monthly players. And then Google the same for Minecraft. And Minecraft is like 100 times more active players. More than that. 1,000 times more active players. That's it. I'm out of Podzol. Wah, wah, wah. That sucks. We have this little surface here to finish. And that stretch right there to finish. And then all the Podzol is laid out here. One more shulker box would have probably done it. Oh, and this little knoll hill, this mountain or island in the middle of this pond is all that's left. So let me switch back to the flying account real quick. Switch accounts, play. Hello, log in. Anytime now. That's all that's left to do for Podzol. Is this little stretch that runs right along here and this little corner. That's it. All the rest of the Podzol has been completed out here. I think we got a lot done today. Not as much as I was hoping. I was really hoping the Podzol I had enough that it would have been done, finished. I wouldn't have to screw with it anymore. Not so much luck. All that is done. Oh, what the? Oh, that's our little spot that we've been working down there. So I guess I got a little bit more Podzol to do right there as well, too. Because that's where our Podzol farm has been concentrated at. So what's tomorrow going to do? Tomorrow we'll get some white concrete put around the outside of this thing. And then work on some of the ponds, I guess. Kind of go from there. I think that's probably a safe bet. I should probably... Oh, I'll have to shut this off with the other account. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. Don't forget to reach down, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Ring the notification bell. With that said, peace out, and we will catch you later.